Yes, as you can see in front of me, it is finally here, the 501st Legion Clone Troopers. So, this is now probably the biggest battle pack they've ever made. Is it any good? Well, let's find out. Okay, so super quickly going through these set details. It's obviously set 75280, the 501st Legion Clone Troopers, and it is the theme of Star Wars. It was released August the 1st of 2020 in the UK, but obviously it's going to be a little bit later in the US. It contains 285 pieces and it has 6 minifigs. Has a recommended retail price of $24.99 in the UK, $29.99 in America, or €29.99 in Europe, which gives it a pretty decent price per piece of 8.8p in the UK, or 10.5 cents in Europe and America. So not too bad at all, actually, especially for the set that we have all been asking for. Okay, and here it is fully built. And I have to say, this is a pretty cool set. You're getting 3 of the normal 501st Clone Troopers and then 1 of the 501st Jet Troopers, which is pretty sweet. Then you're getting 2 Battle Droids as well. I'm not too keen on Battle Droids, but I know that kind of makes it at least a pretty decent army order because we haven't had these little droids for quite a while now. Then you're getting the ATRT and the Bark Speeder as well. So pretty cool all in all. So let's go through the minifigs, and then we'll go through the actual buildable vehicles and then my overall thoughts of it. So starting out, let's go with just one of the normal troopers. Now these guys are pretty cool. You get 3 of these guys, so they're all pretty much identical except for one of them does have a different gun, which is basically one of the bigger rifles with a candle put on the end to just make it look like more of a sniper rifle kind of looking thing. But it's got really nice printing all around. Sadly no side printing, but it does have back printing as usual. And these guys do have this new head with a new flesh tone colour, which I think looks really nice, and we did need to have a new kind of angry clone face, so at least this is a lot better than that one that we've had for so many years. Nice boot printing as well, and just overall a really, really cool minifig. The helmet looks great, hasn't been updated from the mold or anything, but it does look really, really clean. So next we have the 501st Jet Trooper. Now this guy is pretty cool. He has a completely different printing on the helmet, which is quite nice to make him a little bit different with these red markings and stuff. Pretty sweet there. The legs are exactly the same, no difference on the legs here. However, he does have a different body print, which is quite nice, which I just think looks pretty cool just to be slightly different, and it has the more blue on the top. Then he has this blue jetpack, which is the one from the Mandalorian kind of characters that we get in the past. Pretty cool there, do really like that. And he does have back printing as well, which again is different to the other characters, but that is kind of covered up anyway by the jetpack. So nothing really too special there, as we don't really see it anyway. Again, this guy also has no side printing at all, but he does have blue arms, which is different to the other guys. So that's pretty cool nonetheless. So I quickly just wanted to do a quick comparison to the old one. This is the old 501st Trooper that I had from a while back. And as you can see here, this guy used to have blue arms as well, but the torsos are completely different to the Jet Trooper, as well as the printing is slightly different here as well. But if you compare him to the standard Trooper that we have here, again, the new one is on the right and the old one is here. But as you can see, the blue arms are on this one, whereas the new one has white arms, but the printing is slightly different on the torso as well. The helmet is also quite different as well, but this one does look a lot better with the new grills and stuff on his helmet. Very, very cool. Okay, so before we move on to the actual vehicles, we'll have a quick look at the battle droids. These are no different to battle droids we've had ever since they were made in 1999. Not much difference here at all. Obviously, he has the hand now that you can hold a gun in, but again, that was so long ago they did that. Pretty plain, no printing on them at all, so let's just move on. But you do get 2 of these, which is quite nice at least to have as a little army builder. Okay, so let's first start with the Bark Speeder. Now, this looks a lot bigger than the older one. I don't have my older one actually anymore. It got parted out, so I haven't got it for comparison sadly. But this one has some nice stud shooters on the front, which do kind of blend in quite well. The guy sits quite nicely on it, and I think it does look quite cool. When I originally saw it, I thought it looked a bit too big, but actually, I think it's not too bad in size at all, actually. I do like the handlebars here. They look really cool, nice built, with these kind of robot arms connecting it all together. You have the ski bits in the dark bluish grey, which is quite nice, and you also have some rifle guns there, which have black lightsaber hilts on to really make that look like kind of cool guns. Really like this. Then these are all stickers here, as well as a small sticker on the front there, but it's not too bad actually, not overly stickered and quite easy to apply, so that's not too bad. And then you have this really nice curve down the back, which I just think looks really, really sweet. And then again, just the grill piece here just to add a little bit more kind of complexity to it, just to make it look a little bit cooler. And it can stand on the floor quite well and doesn't look too bad, but it's still got quite easy swooshability, which is pretty cool as well. Okay, and the second vehicle in this set is obviously the ATRT. Now this one's pretty cool. I know people don't like this stud shooter bit here, but you could easily take this off and add something else on if you wanted to modify it, so it's not too bad. But I'm not too bothered by it. It is a bit too big to scale, I believe this. It's quite massive. The character does look absolutely tiny, but they do seem to do this Lego. This one is actually slightly smaller than the Darth Vader one we got last year, so nice sticker pieces down here at the bottom. The feet are the same kind of, that they've done them for quite a while now, but I do like these two clips here they've got, which have the binoculars on the side here, and also you can put the guy's gun if you didn't want to lose it. And then we have some nice sticker pieces all on the front here to create this 501st look to it, which I think looks pretty cool. And then he does have a cockpit here as well, that's a printed piece, which is quite nice to see. And again, just has the two antenna builds on the back. And what's nice about this one is the handlebar, like I think M&R said this, you can actually easily take it off, and this one doesn't go flying off like it did on the last one they built. So that's pretty cool as well there. Again, makes it a lot more easier to play. And again, the posability of the actual legs themselves are pretty cool, so you can easily pose this in lots of different ways, just like they've been doing with the ones in the past. Okay, so what are my overall thoughts on the set? Well, I don't think you're going to really care if I say I hate it or like it, but to be honest, this is a pretty cool set. Now, I'm not an army builder kind of guy, but I know people are falling over to get this set because of that. I think at the moment you can only get one per person, which is a little bit annoying, but it's just the way it goes at the moment. It's just super hard to get. I don't even know if America even have it yet. So good luck, guys, getting these, but I do think these are going to make a really cool army builder when you get your hands on them and they're more readily available. You get one jet trooper, which is kind of cool. You don't need to have lots of these guys if you're doing mocks and stuff, but having 3 of the normal 501st Legion troopers is really, really nice to see, because you can then really make a decent army builder quite quickly with just a couple of these sets. Again, having the 2 battle droids isn't too bad. I'm not too keen on the battle droids, but I know it'd be great to have them, obviously, as the other army to these guys, so it's pretty cool that you can get them quite cheap and readily available in this. And again, I think these are great little builds that you would definitely have lots of if you are kind of creating an army. So I think these are really nicely done. Probably not the best they've done, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And I do think they have got quite easy swashability, and they're not too fragile, which is quite nice to see as well. So I think they've improved some of the build techniques from the older stuff. But that's it for my review of the set. All in all, I think it's great. I don't think you're going to see this for sale anytime soon. So if you get to see them on the shelves or not, just go and pick one up if you really want it, because I do think these are going to stay at the £25 price for quite a while yet. One other thing to note, I don't know if you guys know about my giveaway, but basically at the bottom of this video, if you comment in the video, you will be automatically entered into competition to win one of 2 of these that I've got, as well as the Mario starter pack. So just read the terms and conditions in the description of this video to find out more. But other than that, have an absolute awesome day. If you enjoyed the vid, then if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. And as always, keep bricking it.